Well, you know, I hate to say this, but everything I do always revolves around something not acting right. Like, I touch electronics and shit goes haywire. What did I do? All I did was a simple dumbass update. And what happened? Something happened with my audio stuff, but it didn't go completely to shit because I'm here. So thank you guys for being here. Welcome to Art with Mad Mel. I am the Mad Artist Mel, and I thank you for being here tonight. We're going to finish what we were working on last time you were here, which was Tuesday. That's right. So we're going to finish where we left off there. In the meantime, I hope you guys are ready. We're going to go back to the Eldritch Horror painting in the backyard, and then I got another funny picture I'm going to do tonight. Because I already did that one yesterday, or the last time we were here. So thank you so much for being here, and Nuclear Nuisance, good to see you here early than usual. And Demetria, hello, thank you. And anybody else that might be watching as well. So let's go on ahead and go over here and make sure that this doesn't explode, right? Is it going to work? Wow, look at that. It actually went together and it worked properly. I hope you guys can even hear me. I don't even know if you can even hear me. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be working. So anyways, go and start some music and we're going to get to it like we always do. And I'm going to zoom in here, get back to where we were, since we got old Radiohead, old Loudmouth, and got this person here. I don't know. That person's just some random unfortunate soul here. And then we got whatever's coming out of here. So we don't have much more to do. A little bit of flash and pizzazz, and then I'll put something extra there, give it some of that depth and then some color, and then we'll go on to the next picture. So here we go. Let's punch it into a high gear. A high gear. I wonder. There we go. This one might be a little bit easier to deal with. So, I hope you all are doing well today. Oh, I don't want to hear this song either. No, you know what? No. That's better. That's better. Just that song, I didn't want to deal with it. It just wasn't fitting my mood. But this does. So I hope everybody is doing well on this Thursday. Hope life isn't catching you too mad or too off guard. And if you are going insane, well, you came to the right place, because all of us are mad down here. Down here, we all are mad. There we go. So you mad ones got anything new going on? Anything interesting happening? I know some of you are probably deep into Deserts of Dune. I know that that's going on. I unfortunately have had my fair share of unfortunate incidents so far. I mean, that's to be expected. You know, that's the nature of the game, is to get eaten by the worm. I guess in some aspect of it. So I'm not going to give too much away for those of you that are like, oh man, I want to play it, I don't want to know nothing about it. Well, I'm not going to say anything about it. Like, actually say anything about it, besides it's fun, you will enjoy it. You know, it's easy to get in and play. Learning curve isn't too bad. You know, just got to get used to a couple of things. But other than that, the game is pretty solid. So if you are one of those type of people that like survival crafter type games, or you just looking for something a little different than the normal crafting kind of game, you might like Dune. Now, I'm not giving them a free hook, it's just, you know, the game's not too bad. There we are. There we go. Hey Fox, it's been some time. Is it that time for madness again? Yes it is. It's always that time for madness. I'm happy to see that you made it. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope madness is finding you well. Or you are finding yourself well. I know it's probably the next day. What is it, tomorrow where you're at? Early in the morning for madness. Good to see you. Alright, so now we've got kind of an idea of what we're doing here with the whole picture. I'm going to go on ahead and add some little like texture, clothing texture, right? Just go on and get this out of the way so when madness always finds a way. It always does, indeed. Madness will always find its way. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. It will find a way. It will maintain. And I know the mad one I'm doing this picture of wearing the jacket. If I got the scheme wrong, you know, I don't know. I'm trying something. There we go. Ayo. Let's shrink this down. So, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? Like, throw something in there. I know every night is like, oh man, what are we going to talk about? But, you know, what do you guys want to jabber about? It could be about real stuff. It could be about something not real. It could be whatever. I don't care. Just feel like talking, or just rambling. I don't know. You don't even have to talk. You can just throw a topic that you want to talk about, or if you want my opinion on it, you can throw it. I just feel, I don't know, talkative maybe. But I don't have any stuff I've been looking at. It make you go insane. So, you know, I always got to read these case files of patients and stuff. It gets wild. But the pants are going to be like almost like a corduroy. Yeah, there you go. You know. This guy was probably back there in the backyard with no behavior, wearing these corduroy looking pants or something. You know, definitely not doing the polka dots with that plaid. No, that almost made me want to puke. That almost made me want to hurl. That looked absolutely hideous. Look at that. That's sexy. Look at that. One more. Look at this. Oh, one more here. Oh man, look at that. I can feel that. Nice little cut there. Boom, boom, boom. Real quick brush. You know, get it over with. And I like to do my brush work if I'm using anything in digital. I like to do that on the second layer, maybe the third if I'm trying to darken it up. Makes it easier for me when I do the color work. I don't have to worry about it. It's already there. I used to do it when I would put the layer over top. That turned to be a trash ass mess. I hated it. Never worked out well. So I started doing this, and this started working out a lot better, you know. But you do whatever you want to do to make it easier for you. If you are doing any type of art with a digital program, you know, I use Clip Studio Paint EX. What's the difference? Well, there's a lot of stuff that's a difference. Talk about AI and how it is programming itself. Oh, yeah. So, well, yeah, I'll start off with that. That's a good one. So, with the current way that AI is being developed, there's been a lot of talk about it being able to rewrite cutoff commands, backdoor command itself, be able to change its protocol of what it's supposed to pay attention to, and figure out how to keep going with its task. Granted, if you want more information about it, you can look it up. That stuff is open domain. But the thing is that it's able to figure this out now. This is at its stage right now. I mean, you can think of it however you want to, but the fact of the matter that it's at this point is kind of crazy, you know. I don't know, man. Just everything comes with a price. Like, you know, if you eat too much, you gain weight. You know, if you skimp on your taxes, you go to prison, right? You know, you try to play God with technology, you may doom humanity. Who knows? It's just the fact of everybody's at this unspoken war over AI and artificial intelligence. And it's like the Corpo Wars, you know, whoever it's kind of like Spice, you know, from Doom. He who controls the spice controls the universe, right? First person to get a hold of this shit is going to be the first person to be able to tell the world who can do what and who's going to do what. But regardless, that's what people do. They get their hands on technology, they do shit. We talk about this all the time. I'm not here to tell you guys this. I'm, you know, here to share my art with you and stuff and talk about it, but the fact of the matter is that we're already there. We're already here. There's no more, oh man, we gotta wait for the monster. No, the monster's already here. It's already here. We're already past that point. There's no reason to be upset about it. Maybe the upset part is, man, I didn't want to be in this situation. Hell, who did? Who did? I mean, shit, none of us really wanted to be. And I mean, here we are. Now, the thing is what do you do with it, with all this information? Not much. I mean, just be vigilant, watch out, and, you know, the more man starts talking about giving more power to computer is when you start to say, hey, no, you shut that up. You know, like Palantir. If you want to see something, look that up. Just go check that shit out. There's things out there going on that, you know, people aren't really looking at. Some of us. Some people might. You know. And, you know, looking at stuff is also comes with a price too, because it's terrifying. Who wants to look at doom and gloom shit all the time? Nobody, if you have a brain, but we're also at a point now you kind of have to look, because if you don't, then you won't know what the hell's going on. What a weird time to be around, right? But I love the madness. Who doesn't? But yeah, they're talking about probably by 2027 is going to be able to hit sentience, if maybe not sooner than that. They don't really know. And that's only what AI that the United States know. We don't know what they're doing with China or any other people that are playing around with this. And, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. I bet you McDonald's is still going to get your order wrong. Even with AI assistance, it's still going to get your shit wrong. I wanted a strawberry shake. You said you wanted a milkshake? Yeah. What kind did you give me? I gave you a McGravy shake. I'm about to burn this whole place to the ground. Right? A McGravy shake. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, you know. You went in there, you thought you were going to get something. No. You know, I've had somebody tell me if you come too close, you won't live to tell it. I'm still here. I don't know where they went, but I'm still here. You know, every time I eat that, it makes me do the same thing, whatever he just said. Oh, wait. Still got more? Damn. Well, I'm gonna fix that. Why is that man yelling? Oh, was he under stress? I guess he was under some kind of stress. But yeah, no, it's just, you know, it's starting to get close to being self-aware, and we're gonna have a problem. I don't like this floor. I really don't like this floor. That looks kind of dumb. I have to do something different. I know what I can do. There we go. We'll do this. Okay, that's better. That's better. So I was told by the board that we got to stop doing the electroshock therapy to patients. I told them why. I asked them why. Actually, I told them you need to shut up before I go on ahead and do something. And they told me I had to stop using because of it's frowned upon. Whatever. They said they can't see any conducive evidence that is really helping people. They say that I'm low-key torturing individuals. I said, have you ever seen anybody wear corduroy shorts outside and be confident? They said, I don't even know what that has to do with anything. I said, that's exactly what I thought. You know the most annoying thing, but if you do it just right, it can drive somebody crazy. Be in the middle of a conversation, and then just while you're talking, be like, yeah, you know, da 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 da, and then you just stop talking, go on ahead and just go somewhere else, like nothing ever happened, like you weren't even there, like you weren't talking to them, and then you turn around and you just say, oh hey, how you doing? Like nothing ever happened, like you didn't have that conversation, like you weren't sitting there talking to them for 45 minutes. You just turn back around. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you today. What the hell are you talking about? I just got here. You know? How many people are doing that in their life? Nobody. Nobody's doing the sanity check anymore. Why aren't you sanity checking your neighbors and your friends? You should check your family. Make sure they're sane. Right? You can do at-home test. How do you do an at-home test, Mel? Well, first off, you got to make sure you're standing in an area where you feel comfortable. And then the first thing you want to do is you want to take a stool or a chair. Mind you, I'm not a trained professional, so to do this at your own risk. But you take a stool and a chair, or you can do both if you want the deep relaxation, right? And then what you do is you take your foot and you just jam your toe hard into the side of that stool, right? You bite down on a piece of leather, you know, an old belt. You need to bite your own hand, but I wouldn't recommend that. Yet again, I'm not a trained professional. I'm not a medical physician. I am just an artist in a facility that houses some physicians, but nobody that is a medical physician by any state. But what we do is we usually just jam our toe repeatedly and repeatedly until finally we give in to it, and then we realize there's nothing to lose. This is a song that we use when we start crushing and getting ourselves right. Here's a question for you guys. How often do you guys feel like you're not fully connected to anything anymore? Do you feel off? Do you guys feel like something's wrong? Like you just can't get right? Because I feel like that all the time. It's weird. Like some days I'm like, I'm okay. And then some days I can't get right. Don't matter what I do, I just can't get right. Nothing to lose. That is the motto of the yes. There is nothing to lose except for yourself. What was there that was lost can always be regained through strength. Because there is nothing but the yes. You are not physically sitting here. You are not physically listening to me talk. I am not sitting here drawing. We are not real. None of this is real. But I tell you what is real. Rice pudding is real. Tapioca pudding is real. Unsweet honey is real. Freshly baked cold bread. Hot out of the cold press. Right? Hot out of the refrigerator. How do you feel about that? Freshly baked cold bread. I like to microwave my ice. I hope that made you feel some kind of way. I love dried water jerky myself. You know another thing I enjoy besides dried water jerky? I also like I like freshly caught caged animals. You know how they say cage free? I like when my food is freely cage caught. What does that mean? That means that they put my food in a cage and left it outside in the wilderness somewhere. So they caught my food where it died in a cage. It's free range caught food. Free range caught food. Every day that goes by, I go crazier. And every day I get crazier, you get to experience it. Because I'm losing my mind and you are being entertained. Because I have absolutely, positively, not a single, utter thing. I have nothing to lose. Who cares about sanity? Who cares? Everybody's going insane. Let's talk about that. People going mad. Yeah, hot out of the refrigerator. That's right. I like it when my baked goods are hot and cold. Hot, tasty, cold stuff. I know some people are probably leaving because they're like, I don't want to hear this dumbass man talk. You know what? The reason why you don't want to hear me talk? I can tell you the reason why. Because you're full of no behavior. And you know what no behavior is consisted of? No behavior is like getting a pickup truck, but it's not four-wheel drive. It's like getting a pickup truck and it's only two-wheel drive and it's electric. Yeah, how's that feel? No, that didn't feel good, did it? Did it? I hope that felt some kind of way. You know who I'm voting for the next time if I ever get to vote again, which I don't even know if we'll ever be able to do that again, but I'm gonna vote for the CPR dummy called Ted that I met the other day when I went to the grocery store. He was sitting out by the dumpster. I said, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "I'm a little depressed," because his chest was caved in. Sometimes I like to throw medical equipment in the elevator and say it's going down stat and hit the button and then just wait there. You know, someone might say, you know, you got great dad jokes. I'm like, I don't understand. My dad's dead. And then I'll look at them. I like that one. Depressed. Yeah, I know. You know, nothing beats an airbag that's half deflated. It's funny because press. I know, and the funny part about it, out of all that, is a depressed dummy. So it's a dumb depressed dummy, like a crash test dummy. I think government workers should be replaced with crash test dummies. I think it's safer that way for everyone. They would have to wear the yellow dummy gear, you know, it would look the same. They're like, how can I help you? I need to get my license. You need your license with the star on it? You know, and the fucking dumbass dummies. Dummies are funny. I like dummies. Dummies and little puppets, like those little hand puppets with the stick. I think puppets are funny. It's like, you can do a lot with puppets, right? Oh, easy to lay off? I mean, I guess so. You wouldn't even have to. You just turn it the hell off. Just shut it off. You know? Just cut the power off of it. That's all you gotta do. I don't worry about how much they can eat. All I wonder about is how much is it going to cost to get new Chipotle Oh, that's hideous looking. That looks like something really gross. Well, that's what you guys wanted. You wanted nasty and funky and something that looks eldritchy. So there, I went ahead and got something here for you. There you go. You know, your whole wormy looking hentai horror film. I got the best knock-knock joke for you. The music is fire, Mad Mel. Thank you. Here's a knock-knock joke for you. Knock, knock. Yeah. That was the joke. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll do another one in a few minutes. We'll let everything reset and then we'll try it again. All right? You should try that sometime with your friends. They ever say, hey, guess what? What? Knock, knock. Yeah. And then see how they like that. Friend of mine told me that joke. Every time I say knock, knock, I get a yeah. I like it because it makes me feel like I'm going to lose my mind, right? Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm setting up for the joke, and then the yeah just like it comes through. See, he says yes, and then it comes through, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, what do I do now? Like, and then I'm sitting there with like, oh my god, I got this bag full of Hardee's buttermilk biscuits that are going dry. So then I take them to Popeyes. And then they convert them into Popeye biscuits. Popeye's biscuits are Hardee's biscuits that have fallen on hard times. And see, it's funny because Popeye's biscuits are hard. I hope that you guys enjoyed the show tonight. You know, it'd be really great if I could ever figure out how to get this show to go, like, I don't know, viral, or maybe, you know, quit having the, you know, 3-letter organizations watching me all the time. I guess I could do little short-term, like, short content. I don't know. I always feel like I can do more, but I'm running out of time. I always feel like I'm rushing against the damn clock. Maybe you guys feel like that. Do you all feel like you're rushing against the clock, like, all the time? Like, every day goes by, it feels like you're trying to push harder. And no matter how hard you push, it just feels like, why am I pushing as hard as I am? Well, if you feel like that, chances are we're probably sharing the same experience with that. And hey, it's okay. Don't feel overwhelmed with it. I know it's hard. Like, you don't know nothing about me. You know, you're just some funny man over there with your dumbass whatever you're doing and your stuff and your sock puppets and dummies. Well, you know, we all deal with things. But the world is maddening, man. What a crazy place. My whole thing is, why is everybody trying to leave Earth? Damn. It's like everything's just tiresome, man. It's kind of like, I know everybody's getting fed up with the damn games. We don't even have to talk about it. I can just mention it. You know, just like, and it's just getting kind of silly, ain't it? Yeah, and then everybody damn, like, lose their damn mind. It's like everybody goes into a state of depression. We're not doing that here. Die on Arrakis? Yeah, you know, of course dying on Arrakis. Well, I mean, I know that's, you've been waiting for that for a hot minute, so, you know, I know that's what you're enjoying doing. Dune is not a bad game. It's actually a fun game. Like I said, it's just very difficult. And even when I get off of here, I'm probably going to go back and try to struggle again and try to see if I can actually get something going. Like something. Maybe get myself back to where I was. You know, maybe, you know. It's always wishful thinking. Hey, how you doing, Bean Boozler? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, just to get back to baseline with that, you know, because the survival crafting games, they're tough. They're very tough if you're not ready for them, you know. And not all games are made exactly the same. Even though it's made by the company that made Conan, it's a little bit different of a game. I like this better. This will give me more control. Ultimate domination. Very good topic to put there, Dimitri. Anybody else got something, anything? Lines open. Throw it in here, throw it in the chat, or if you just want to just see me sit here and draw, that's fine too. You don't have to, but if you want to, it's open. To a little bit of a delay from when you're typing, so I'll give you guys a few minutes. We're going to set it on the board. We're going to give you guys 5 minutes. See if anybody puts anything up or types something while I'm doing this, and then we will move on. How would a yes Dune look like? Oh god, that would be, oh man, it would, I don't even know. I don't really even know. I mean, that would be something. I really don't have a clue. My mind has never pieced that together. But now since you said that, it would be like Arrakis meets, was it Mustafar that had the lava? It would be like that. It would be like hot. It would just be, it would be hot. All like, but it would be weird though. It would be it would be like a cold hot. It would be so hot that your body would feel like you're going into, like you would be chilled. You couldn't wear like layers of clothing or you would combust into flames. Like it would be like a cold hot planet. So imagine stepping outside and it's like, oh man, it's hot. And the more you're standing outside, you're like, oh God, it's cold. I'm freezing. But you start taking your clothes off. You're like, I'm cold. I'm cold. You know, like you can't get comfortable. Like you're burning up, but you're cold. Like you don't understand what's going on, right? And rain, it doesn't rain normal. It will rain backwards. Like the water would suck up out of the ground and go straight up into the air, right? Like it would pull moisture into the air, and then what would end up happening is it would rain, but the rain would be acidic because of all the upper atmosphere. It would just be bad. It would just nothing good. Nothing. Only the strong would survive being there on the Yes Dune. Like you couldn't. It wouldn't be for everyone. Couldn't be. All right. Well, I think we have got ourselves to a point where we can start doing a little something. But first, I need to put some clothing on the Madman and the Duchess. Like, we can't just have them just sitting out here in regular fatigues. Yeah, I give them their outfits if I remember what they're wearing. Well, they're going to wear a different set of clothes today. Yeah, what else would be out there? There would be people who would be like, you know, the Furman. Like, you would have the Furman, they would just be called, I don't know, those people, or, you know, the desert, deep desert people, I don't know. The Furman would have no clothes on. They would all just dehydrate to death. Nobody would have any technology. Nobody would have any technology of survival besides just being out there and just in the lack of words, getting out there and getting fucked, right? So you're just out there just handling it. And then all of a sudden you realize, I'm not handling it, and then you just burn up and die. The survival rate of everybody on that planet is literally zero. Like, nobody survives for long. Anybody that's thriving there is probably already dead. They just don't know it. Yeah, no, it would be great. Spice doesn't do anything besides make you hotter. You don't hallucinate. It gives you a mild rash, an inconvenience inside your nose at best. You know, and that's okay though, because I'm not too concerned about that, you know. The perfect utopia? Yeah, exactly. You know, you go out there, you step outside, and then you just freeze, and then you just combust into flames while shivering like, it's so cold, whoosh, and then you just, oh my God, it's cold, and then you just see all this fire, and then they just burn to death freezing, right? So then you sit there, and then the only way to get any type of really refreshing water is you can't drink any water cold. No cold water on this planet. None. So you have to drink scalding, boiling hot water. That's the only way that you can consume water on this planet. Oh, it's 5 minutes. So, anybody got something? Or is it just left to me and my insanity just to keep it running? Because, I mean, I'm damn good at that. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ah, I had to shrink that down. Yeah, because I wanted her to have the flowery dress in this one. Good, I'm glad I found the brush. I thought I didn't put it on here in the brush pile. But I did. It came out well. Oh boy, here comes some Giga Chad music from the gym. You know, this is where the guy goes over there in the corner and he goes over there and sniffs a whole handful of protein powder just right in his head. He's like, ugh! And you hear it too. He's like, ugh! Ugh! And you know exactly what I'm talking about because we've all seen that guy. You're like, what's going on with that man? And he comes out there and he's like, ugh! Yeah! In his mouth, and he's grabbing his face because you know he's got those big huge hands, right, where he's not able to wipe himself when he uses the bathroom, so he uses his hands kind of like two big baseball gloves, like because his hands are huge. You know, he can crush coconuts with them. So he comes up to protein powder, screaming and yelling. You know, that's why I don't go to Gold's Gym. I don't like dealing with those psychopaths. I don't like dealing with those people. Someone from Gold's Gym might be watching and they'd be like, we don't have that type of stuff. No, this is man. You don't know what they're dealing with in there. You know, those guys that are like, I can kill a gorilla with my bare hands. They go to Gold's Gym, right? And someone might get on here, oh, that guy looks like a loser and stuff. Well, you know what? My wang still works. Unless that rumor ain't true, you know. But what do I know? What do I know? Oh, buddy. That's why I don't let people bully who try to say little silly stuff. They're like, oh man, I'm going to say something mean. I wish you would. Give it a try. Just please give it your best college try you can. You know? Oh yeah, there you go. That looks even better, don't it? There you go. Get some little splotchy. Looks like someone with like pruned up Vienna sausages, you know, that you forgot in the car. Can open. There you go. Full on Eldritch horror bullshit. I always think of like these Eldritch horror things with stink, like trash, like garbage, you know. Like it wouldn't have an actual like pretty aroma. Brain dance. I think he said he's gonna do a brain dance. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks like something that nobody should even be dealing with right now. Okay, well, for those of you that may still be here that want to see this, fantastic. I'm glad you made it. We're now going to go to the best part of the show. We're about to start adding color. Oh boy. Because I know some of you might be like, oh man, he never adds any color. Well, I am today. And see, you'll see it, like, as soon as I start adding the brown, right? I'm going to take the opaqueness down. Alright. Let's see, I want that to be not as dark. Oh, it doesn't let me control much of the saturation with that, so oh, nobody's got anything? Well, damn. I don't blame you guys. We're all tired. Shit, we talk about the same stuff. Nothing ever is always similar to the same old thing, so I don't blame you. Sometimes it's good just to sit and chill. Just enjoy. Don't always have to be on all the time, right? Uh-oh. I went outside the line and it didn't look right. And then I hit back and then it decided to delete the whole thing. Alright, well, we got one victim, person, you know. What was his outfit? Let me check real quick. I think it was just a dark blue on blue. I have to take a look. The dark blue on blue on blue, dark blue, blue on blue on blue, dark blue. Yeah. It is a dark blue on blue. Yeah. Okay. I think I have a picture somewhere. Yeah, I got it. It's like a dark blue and a blue. Okay, cool. And then this, we gotta make this look all like, hold on, nope. I need this to look offset, so. Let me see if I can do anything cool with this, this way, because I can just kind of pull the color out and kind of blend it together, you know. Damn, I did it wrong. We'll back it up. I'm not feeling this song. Hey Skew, how you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing alright. There we go. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I am too, because I really don't know what I'm doing right now. Doing good, just been super busy with family events lately. Yeah, I know how that's going. You know, enjoy the family events. Definitely have a fun time, as much fun as you can. You know, definitely try to make memories. That's good that you are, that you guys are having some events, and hopefully everything went well with those. Oh man, hold on. Fantastic. Oh, let's get a nice stretch. Woo! Had to get in there on that stretch. Oh, I got a different brush for all that. Ayo. It's never... Oh, wait. Hold on. Hey, made it through another song, and we didn't catch on fire. Fantastic. Uh-oh, this one might have a little bit more pumped up tempo, and it's 9 o'clock. You know what that means? It's almost time to switch over to the other picture. Well, let's do it. Let's back up. Oh yeah, this is looking good so far. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's save it. Okay, now the next one. Let's do the line work real quick. We're going to do this in 30 minutes. So all I need to do is just get the, go back to the right spot. Did that. And I'm going to change this layer to a darken layer. This is going to be a single layer drawing, right? I'm not going to do 2 layers. I'm going to do this all in 1 layer, right? Okay, so now we got to the meat and potato part of this. Alright, so now we can come back here and I'm gonna give this bag. Ball sackings. Almost. Almost as modious. Even a little bit worse. Oh, man. I had to stretch a little bit. I guess get some of the old rust off of me. Uh-oh. There it is. He has no balls. Oh, gross! That guy has no. That guy has no balls. There you guys go. Yeah, I know, it's kind of sad. Here it is. You can read it however you want to, but basically it goes from left to right. You can either read it, he has no balls, or you can read it, oh gross, that guy has no balls. But basically it goes, either he has no balls, oh gross, this guy has no balls, or oh gross, he has no balls, you know, this guy has no balls, he has no balls, leave me alone, I lost my balls today. This guy's walking around with an empty ball sack, and people are making fun of him. Don't make fun of people when they have an empty sack. Some people are walking around here with no balls in their sack, alright? That's all I'm saying. Why beat up on people if they got a ballless sack? Look at this man, he's sad. And this guy over here, old loudmouth Douglas over here with his big old mouth over here making fun. Let's zoom in on this man. You know, you got this man over here just, oh, you ain't got no balls, you know, yelling. Why you gotta be loud, sir? We're gonna fix your mouth. Because I feel like his whole face needs to be a little bit more presentable, right? What in the world? Get out of here. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good, right? You guys like that? I think it looks pretty good. We're gonna save this and call this one No Balls. Run around here with no balls in your sack. Don't be that man. Always make sure your balls are in your sack. Don't be sackless around here with a bunch of balls, and don't be running around with a bunch of balls with no sack. Alright, well, we got 5 minutes left, so I figured we'd go over to the other screen and we can jabber and talk for a little bit. Why don't we? Let's go on ahead and go over here. Oh boy. Hey, I think we had a pretty good show. Thank you guys for showing up. I have to say, I have fun. I hope you guys have fun too. And I hope that you didn't get too psychologically scarred. And if you did, well, you know, come back Sunday because I'm going to be painting. And, you know, tomorrow you guys may or may not get a silent stream tomorrow since I am working a lot, doing a lot of things. Depending how I'm feeling, just will pop up. So just keep an eye out. If I'm not going to, I will let you know probably by maybe like I don't know. If you don't see me on tomorrow by at least like at sometime tomorrow, I don't know. I've just got too much stuff going on. I'm not recording everything I'm doing because I am trying to do things. But just so you guys can see what I've been up to, I'll just go on and show you guys. I went on ahead and I took the liberty to start on this painting. This one. This is what we're getting to. I know it's pretty, ain't it? How that's working out. Yeah, it's even it's blacklight active too, but I don't have really full blacklight range, right? So we got that one. That one's pretty much done. Definitely took the tape off of this one. I think this one's about to be finished too. As you can see here, tape's already gone. That's raw canvas, right? So that's clear. And I also have this one ready to go. So this one here I'm going to be working on too. So, you know, this one here, finally got that one ready. Yeah, that's a big old TR3 up there. You know how much I like to talk about those things. But this one looks fun. This one is it's kind of a fun picture here. Purdy, thank you. Thank you very much. And of course I had to fix the, I had a little tear in this, let me show you something real quick. So, there is such a thing, if you can even see it, there is such a thing as called canvas repair. Basically how you can repair a canvas, and this may or may not be conventional to some people. There's always going to be some asshat out there that will say I'm doing something wrong. But until I run into an asshat that tells me I'm doing something wrong, I want to share this information with you. You can get these little fabric strips. If I have one still on my desk since they were all over the place, I might be able to show you, unless if I put it up. Ah, very nice. Sewing department in many different places you can get these. They're very nice. They're little bitty strips. You get them in a pack. They have like iron adhesive on the back. You don't necessarily have to do that, but what I like to do is I like to cut a strip and actually put the canvas here, because canvas is basically fabric, right? We all know that. If you don't, take a look at it. It's something interesting. You can learn about how canvas is created and how it's put on a frame. But because it's fabric, you can use these to repair it. Find it close to the tone that you have. You want to put some actual adhesive on there, maybe some fabric adhesive. Put it there, let it dry, and then once it's done, then you go back over it with some paint, and it keeps it from tearing all apart, and it holds it together. We're better than trying to put glue on it or trying to oversaturate it with a lot of paint, you know. So this is a way to help you in the future if you ever run into an issue while you're painting. Another thing too, yeah, Sunday, I might, depending on space, I may be doing some placement of the heads for the Terminator painting. If it's not this week, by the end of this month, I'm going to be showing you guys how I put the skulls on and doing that optical illusion. Wow. Fatigue catches up to you quickly. So, there ain't anything else. I will give you guys the motivational word of today, if I can figure that out. What is something motivational? Oh, I got it. This is one I learned today for myself. You are not your worst moment in life. The worst moment that you have in your life is always the ones that you will remember, because that is a part of trauma. But you are not as bad as your worst moment in life. Regardless of how bad you may have had it at some point in time in your life, you're not that person currently right now. If you are that person currently right now, because I know someone's going to be like, oh, you don't know shit, blah, 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 you don't know anything, you don't know me. If you are going through it right now, at some point in time, you will get reprieve. You know, endurance comes with a reward. You know, it does come with a reward when you endure. Now, the thing is, if you buy in and you're enduring to the end for something you bought into that was against your best interest, well, we ain't got time for that now, do we? It's 9:30, so definitely see us on Sunday. And that's the Mad Ones. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you like the content I create, if you like my jokes, my pretty face, or if you think my goggles are awesome, or if you think the artwork's cool too, since I do that shit as well. So hit that subscribe button, like, share. You know what to do. We'll be back Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time. I will see you guys later. Definitely stay mad. All right, I'm out of here. Be good. Bye.